Hey everyone, thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Today we're making a mason jar leather handle. I'm starting out by cutting the piece that will eventually be the body. I'm using 6-ounce vegetable tan leather for the body and 8-ounce vegetable tan leather for the handle. Now that I got my sizes finalized, I'm moving on to a little bit of prep work. Starting out trimming the edges with this edge beveler. Now moving on to making my stitch lines for the body. A little bit of prep work for the handle. Now seeing how it fits, making sure that everything is going to work. Now making the stitch line for the handle. And now we're ready to start punching some holes. This is important. Here I'm making sure that my holes on my handle are going to match the holes on the body. If you enjoy chocolate-covered raisins, you will appreciate the box on the right side of your screen. A snack reserved for only the best of leather crafters. Anyway, moving on to dyeing the leather. I'm using a saddle tan color. I really enjoy making these videos. Please leave comments with ideas of future projects that you would like to see. I'm all ears. Making it a little darker now with a second pass. I do about 3 coats. All right, now doing a little burnishing of the handle piece. And now I'm going to apply a little kiwi soap for that smooth look and glossy finish. So what I'm doing here is applying Tokonal to the rough side of the handle and using this wooden slicker to make the surface really smooth so that there are no fibers that are visible. I'm getting ready to start stitching now, just picking out the best color. I decided to go with that tan color. In hindsight, it was a good decision. I have found that the closest you get to the color of the dye, the better the project looks. I'm starting here by stitching the two sides of the handle together. And going back to the matching subject, I think that sometimes mismatching the color of the dye and the thread can look nice, but I have found that most of the time the project just looks more professional when you match the color of the thread closely to the color of your dye. So now I finished stitching the handle, and now it's time to start stitching the body to the handle. I'm using an X pattern stitching style for this whole project. I'm not really sure what the technical name for that type of stitching is, but I think it looks very visually appealing and it is strong. The thread is pretty wide, so when you have one or two or even three threads going through one hole, like it happens when you get to the center, there it starts getting kind of hard to pass that thread, and those pliers there are very useful in getting that done. If you make sure that the thread is taut as you're passing the needle, you'll avoid the chances of sticking your needle through the thread, which is extremely annoying. I try to avoid it at all costs, but it still happens sometimes. You can see the X pattern stitching here a little bit better. It's looking good. And now let's get the other side. Now for the moment of truth, making sure it fits. Turned out really good. Now to make the handle and the body stiff, I'm gonna water mold it. All that means is just dip it in water for a few minutes. It's up to you how long you want to leave it in there. Let it dry overnight and it'll stiffen up. Guys, thank you so much for watching this. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one.